But here's the bottom line. You attack a man repeatedly who is a proud man, who is an accomplished man, who is a man's man. You attack him personally, you attack him for his looks, you attack him for his genitalia, and at some point a man's going to stand up. You want him to act presidential, then you have respect for the office of the president. I'm not saying he should have tweeted that, but it's not the end of the world that he did tweet it either. So the bottom line is MSNBC has a problem. From morning to night, it's the same damn show with different people, different dresses, different suits. It's the same thing. Same with CNN. The only reason CNN has ratings is because every damn airport you go to, it's up there. I don't know what's going on in the bars and everything. CNN is at the airport. You go, well, where's Fox? So I think this is a lot to do about nothing, this tweet, but I think the media have a big problem. Not because of me and you, because the public really hates the media. And they hate the media because they're not getting the facts.
This is now, I think, a transformational moment on a really serious note. You know, there's a reason your book's #1 on Amazon, and all your books have been #1. There's a reason talk radio has seen an incredible resurgence in the last 3 years. And, you know, frankly, you know, a lot of nights we're #1 in all of cable right here on this show, thanks to those wonderful audiences, because people are seeking out outlets. They know they have choices. They don't have to sit there and be lied to and propagandized every night the way they are.
No, and that's right. And, you know, it's not just Trump, although I've never seen anything like this before. Look at the way they treated Sarah Palin. Absolute disgrace. They still do, the New York Times. Look at what they've done. Look at the way they treated Reagan. He was dumb. He was a B actor. One of the greatest presidents in American history. Republicans are dumb, and they're incompetent, and they're immoral. Liberal Democrats are smart and moral and the greatest thing since sliced bread. The people are on to this now. This is why I said the other night on your program, it is very important that Trump continue to engage the media. He can think about the way he wants to tweet, whether it actually makes sense, but what it's not that they're upset about this tweet. They don't want him tweeting anymore. They don't want him to go over their heads. They don't want him to go around them. Trump himself said, look, 1 out of 10 I screw up. Okay, 1 out of 10 he screws up. That's a better average than the media now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. By the way, I'm all in favor of the president tweeting. You know, I'm with you. 90% we can live with. The other 10% occasionally. But I don't blame him for... Listen, if I was attacked, there's something personal with Joe and Mika. And I just think, frankly, nobody watches their show, Mark. I mean, they've got the lowest rated show basically in cable. They've got zero audience. The only people they seem to talk to are their friends. And they don't have any impact or significance. They seem emotionally unbalanced together on the show every morning. You know, calling the president a schmuck, calling the president a liar, a thug, a goon, an idiot.
Let me just say,
this anti-Trump anthem video is a little creepy.
They would never say that about Barack Obama, ever. They'd never say that about any Democrat, ever. But Trump's different. They can get away with it. And you know what? That's NBC and MSNBC to tolerate this lounge act as their morning show with their grotesque comments and so forth. They've got a personal agenda. It's obvious. Joe Scarborough, as I said, he's at the State of the Union. He's at the White House. He's at Mar-a-Lago. And now all of a sudden the president's a thug and he's a this and a that. By the way, Joe, you like to call people names? Maybe so. But he likes to call people names. I'm not president. Let me try this one. You ever see the little banjo player on the bridge in the movie Deliverance? Yeah. Now that guy looks like Joe Scarborough. Tell me, doesn't he?
All right.
Go ahead. Put us side by side.
We'll put us side by side the next time you're on. All right, we got to roll. #1, Amazon, Amazon.com, Hannity.com, bookstores everywhere, Rediscovering Americanism, the great one, Mark Levin. Thank you, sir. When we